But either way, it's going to be an amazing game. I mean, EG versus Fnatic. All the all the signs are there. Hopefully the stars align if the snow clears for a moment here in Cologne. That this should be an amazing game.
The thing about this particular matchup as well, both teams have the ability to theorycraft, to step away, to think, what can they do? If they do this, we'll do this. And on the other side of the coin, you'll have evil geniuses going, well, we think Fnatic will think, we think they think. It's going to be one of these situations where each team will obviously put a lot of work and a lot of thought into this matchup. And who is going to come out above with their back and forth in terms of planning?
So who thinks what they're thinking is the right thinking of the thinking? You lost me with that one. I was lost after two thinkings.
That's the problem.
But you might be right. Each team, when you theory craft, it's like, okay, they think that this is going to happen.
Exactly.
But that's maybe not what we're thinking. Yeah, you're right with that. It's a very hard one to figure out. And as you said, Fnatic have had the internet since Tuesday, finally in their house. So they've been able to put in that extra legwork coming into this matchup against Evil Geniuses. But we are into Champion Select now. The bans coming thick and fast. No time wasted here between EG and Fnatic. So far, we have a Vi ban for EG. Lux banned out there by Fnatic. Kassadin banned out by Evil Geniuses. We all know what Expeke can do with Kassadin. Xin Zhao banned out there for EG as well. I mean, we've seen how good Cyanide is in the jungle. We know how strong that Xin Zhao is in the jungle. And a Caitlyn ban there as well coming out for Evil Geniuses.
And the final ban from Fnatic was, in fact, Thresh. So this is something that was a talking point that we brought up right at the beginning of the day. We actually caught up with Crepo and said, well, what's going to happen? What do you think is going to be in there? What's going to work? And what Crepo did actually say was, if Thresh gets banned, I'm going to pick Sona. And you can see its first pick, insta-lock. He's got that support locked in. They haven't revealed their cards. Evil Geniuses have played so many different champions already these last 2 or 3 weeks. On the other side, though, we see Enrated. He's going to be rocking his Blitzcrank, and everybody knows how powerful Enrated is on that electric golem.
Well, it's like, come on, guys, if you're not going to let me play Thresh, then at least let me play Blitzcrank. At least let me have some hook ability in this game. And he has gone for that one. Obviously, Kayle locked in there as well for Fnatic. At the end of the day, the beauty of Kayle right now is can go pretty much anywhere, can be filling a lot of different roles. We saw, how powerful that Kayle ultimate is. As I say, we've seen that more than one time over the last few weeks. Right now, EG sat with a Renekton. We know how good the Wicked has been with Renekton, and also with Shen, where he got his Bricked name, but the Renekton was where it really stood out there. He's played it 3 times, and he's won 3 times with that Renekton with an 11.3 kill-death assist ratio, which is just phenomenal.
That's something that's so scary. He's not only playing a champion that he's extremely comfortable with, we know how solid he is in the top lane. I was reading a tweet that he sent out earlier saying, I'm so happy to play against Soaz in the top lane again. I hope he doesn't run to bottom lane. So they're getting a little bit of bait, a little bit of taunt coming out there, but some very exciting picks, because it does look like Leona's been locked in, and Leona was used in the jungle over in NA. So Leona jungle, it's slow clear time, but extremely powerful ganks. Could this be the jungle champion for Fnatic?
Well, it could be.
It could be Jungle Blitz. I mean, look, it could be Jungle Blitz
as well. So we're left guessing. More importantly than us, forget about us, Evil Geniuses are now like, where are they going to go with this one? What are they going to go for? There's a Volibear, which doesn't surprise it. I never thought that I'd be sitting here saying, oh, there's another Volibear in the jungle. Doesn't really surprise us at this point. And guess what? They didn't ban out Anivia.
Immediately locked in actually before the Volibear, and I seen Snoopy was actually practicing Volibear on his stream earlier in the week, getting to grips with it, wrapping his mind around it, and trying to pick this composition up. I imagine this is going to be a jungle Leona, and the reason I think that Blitzcrank is a really good counter to Sona. In those early levels, if you can grab her, it's pretty much going to be an insta-kill. With a little bit of damage from double up and some DPS coming down from those impure shots, it's going to reduce the healing. It's going to be a very easy kill if those hooks can, get landed. My question here is now, if that's going to be a Kayle in the mid lane, my assumption is this might be the top lane that's going to be picked in. This is my guesswork right now. The Enrated, the look of focus, chatting to the rest of the team. And I think they're even deciding where they're going to go. Maybe this is going to be Kayle top then.
Maybe. Blitzcrank top, Leona top. They're obviously going to be switching around here. That's going to give us a bit more of an idea for this one. Right now, Soaz is running Ignite Flash. He's just switched to that, and it looks like he's going to be playing this Blitzcrank in the top lane. They could switch, obviously, last minute.
Yeah, there's 38 seconds left, so I'm not going to get too excited until they do the last swap. But a Blitzcrank top against Renekton. If this is actually going to be the way it's been played out, it's going to be there's some theory crafting behind it. You know, the silence, the knock-up, the pullback. He's going to be able to just throw on that overdrive to run away once Renekton does engage in a fight, get the silence down so slice and dices are cancelled. And the ganks with Kayle will be very, very powerful because it's a lot of CC. Silence, pullback, knock-up, slow, etc.
Wicked gonna send himself up home as Peke there in a little bit of danger. The auto attack gonna come in. Is the ignite gonna be enough? Yes, it is. Final tick as he shumpo's back under the tower, and that will be first blood to Froggen.
I believe Soaz got off the silence right near the end of the fight, but he'd actually used it to farm up as Yellowstar gets stunned and Wicked goes for the kill.
Yeah, standing turret side of him there as Leona coming around the side. We're going to see the teleport coming over from Peke as well. Wicked going low. He's going to try and do as much damage as he can here to Yellowstar, but he's not escaping this one. And you see barrier being used there by Yellowstar to get rid of this ignite. And one more tick. Probably would have had him there, but they've survived it. And that is the very much important part. However, EG trying to capitalize. They've done good damage to mid tower, and they're going to take the bottom tower. That'll be the first of the game.
And Yellowstar was standing tanking up that immense creep wave for the entirety of that battle. Wicked moves back into the lane to get some more damage from Dominus, get the ignite ticking, and allow his creeps to actually deal some damage. Froggen just gets interrupted by one of those sinister steals from Peke. And Fnatic are showing they want to play the team game. They've stuck together for the last 2.5, 3 or so minutes. They literally trying to push down the middle lane, didn't really have the creeps to do so, and now they've decided they want to put some focus in this top lane. But 3 members of the Evil Geniuses are there to defend it. True Shot Barrage to clear out the wave. They're going to get a little bit of damage down. Yellow Pete's been caught. There's no shield at Daybreak. Finally comes down. Solar Flares up, but a great crescendo from Crepo.
Yeah, but is it going to be enough? The grab coming in onto Snoopy. He's pulled back in there. That's 2 kills. Will it be more? Expect obviously getting helped out there. Getting the assist in for that one. He goes in towards Crepo again. I think he felt it was a trap the way he was recalling in the middle of the lane like that. In fact, it wasn't. Crepo is going to go away, but Fnatic will pick up that outer turret in the top lane. That will bring them even now in turrets. Obviously, their bottom lane went, and they've picked up that top one. Peke.
It just felt like poke. Evil Geniuses didn't want to pick an engagement. Dragon is up, and we'll see whether or not Fnatic can challenge.
Oh, Froggen just about avoiding everything there as a pull comes in, but that could actually be disastrous as Peke gets right into the middle. Snoopy and Crepo both very, very low here. Neither of them finished off just now as Cyanide will go down. Snoopy is still low. Yellow Pete will actually flash there to try and get away from this one, and that's not going to be a chase coming in for Fnatic. That was a 1-for-1. You can see how low both teams are after that engagement, though.
He's used pretty much every single item as Yellowstar's been caught.
Yeah, we are going to see Enrated go in. There's the bullet time coming down as well. Froggen going to get egged right in the middle of the team. He is a dead man from that one, and what a pickup. I mean, Yellowstar was caught on the other side of the wall, didn't really react to it whatsoever, and he was like, well, you come get me, and that's exactly what happened in the end. Fnatic picking up a vital kill in that one, and without that Anivia, it's going to be really hard to control with his minions coming in, how Fnatic push on this tower, and as you can see, they start to back off.
So important, and as Misfortune got caught, I wondered why was the intervention being used so early. Cyanide dropped his ulti onto MF as soon as that began, and it ended up saving her. She's got no damage on her at all. The rest of Fnatic just collapsed. The shot caller, oh, take a look at this. Yellowstar's gone so deep. Forced to use the barrier. They try to focus Yellow Pete, but he manages to get to safety.
Peke going in there, though. He's going to finish off Yellow Pete here. That's going to give him the chance to jump over. He jumps over to the wall, uses Q, which will land, finishes off Sona. Shumpo's out again, showing his skill there with that micromanagement play. The question is now, what is Fnatic's next move? They will back away from this one, knowing that they've done a great job of picking up a couple of kills here and there, plus that inner middle turret, but they're not done just yet. So as coming around the side, can he land the hook? In the end, doesn't go for it. Well, here we go. Soaz charging forward here, going to change his position slightly, but EG not want to get anywhere near it, but Peke could be a little bit separated from his team as we are going to see the wall come down. He just shumpos over to safety to the rest of his team, and Fnatic now thundering down the middle as the stun comes in onto Yellowstar, and Rated in the middle. They pull Froggen right to the back. He gets egged up. Peke going low, gets the Kayle ultimate on him, and that could just be enough to really swing this fight, and Rated is in there. There's a double kill for Misfortune as they try and close down Yellow Pete. Will he be able to get away from this one? He will be forced to use his flash, but Peke going in there may have bitten off a little bit more than he can chew. Soaz comes around. Peke somehow survives that one, and that's a 2-for-0 for Fnatic.
The rest of Fnatic pushing down this inhibitor turret. Peke back in that middle lane now. Everybody's very low. Intervention saved his life. It was exactly like you said. The ultimate from Kayle is completely game-changing. 30 minutes on the clock, the first inhibitor goes down, and look at that massive creep wave in the middle lane. They cannot afford to, fight Baron, try pick that one up with all those creeps bashing on their Nexus turrets. Crepo's been caught out, the slow lands, Peke's diving in, he's going to give up a kill. Yellowpeak going to get caught.
It looks a little bit like that right now as he gets pulled in, knocked up, and killed off there by Yellowstar in the end. He's now 8-0-2.
Flash rocket
Third
grab.
in her turret is going down, and this is bad news. That's really the one thing that EG have got in their arsenal right now is the bird. Wow, Sohas actually pulling in the minion there, just covered up where EG were positioned. But can Fnatic put enough pressure down now with those super minions coming in the middle? It's a matter of time. We've seen this before from Peke. How good he is at split pushing. That time he was playing an AP Nidalee, but with teleport you can do that across the board.
And take a look at Blitzcrank. He does manage to catch Wicked. He's knocked up into the air before that slice and dice can go. Finally, he puts some distance between him. The bullet time comes out, but it doesn't get a full channel. The Death Lotus from Peke hasn't been enough to pick up any kills. Enrated still tanking the tower. He's been tanking the tower the entire time. Reset City as Snoopy gets pulled backwards. Peke gets tossed in the background before a last auto attack from Yellowstar manages to secure that one. Fnatic decide they want the win. They turn their attention to the Nexus turrets. Do they have enough to pick it up?
Well, first Nexus turret is going to go down. See there, Anivia trying his best, his Froggen to stop them coming in, gets a stun down onto Yellowstar, and lucky enough, because he could have ended up being finished off there. Fnatic are going to go in for the Nexus. Froggen going to get egged right outside of the fountain. Yellowpeak finished off. Katarina will pick up a double kill as he went into the fountain there, and there is the Nexus going down. Fnatic going to beat Evil Geniuses.